I served in the Navy for 31 years, from 1972 through to 2004. And then since then, since I came out of the Navy, I have I worked as a defence contractor for a while, and then eventually moved to Tewkesbury, and we've been living here now for about 4 or 5 years. The British Legion is there to support servicemen, retired servicemen and their dependents from the first week they serve right through until the day they pass on. So if a serviceman passes on, like for example a serviceman killed in Afghanistan or Iraq or wherever, then the British Legion will help and support their dependents if they need it for the rest of their lives. One of its flagship fundraising events is what's known as the Pedal to Paris, and for 16 years, this will be the 16th year, they run a 4-day cycle from London to Paris. It's open to all age groups and levels, so you have to be 18, so it's all adult age groups. And then what happens is over 4 days people cycle in 3 speed groups from London to Paris. There's an entrance fee to pay. There is a minimum amount of sponsorship to be raised per individual. I did it last year for the first time, and I did it on my own. But what I did was to give it more of a local flavour. I actually added 2 days and cycled from Tewkesbury to Paris. So I did it over 6 days. And the first 2 days on my own, and of course that then appealed more to local people, local businesses, and I was able to raise more money. At this stage last year I was predominantly doing gym work till the weather improved. Now obviously the lighter nights, lighter mornings are here. I can get out and cycle more regularly. I was very concerned last year because you need to be able to do about 70 or 80 miles a day. And I was concerned really that being able to do that, now there are stops along the way, you're not constantly cycling for 80 miles, so there are stops along the way, but it's still quite a lot of stamina required. This year, knowing what I do from last year, I will cycle more regularly but shorter distances. Personal reflections from last year?
Yeah.
Obviously a great sense of achievement. You know, I was 55 then. When I started, I was nearly 19 stone, so I had to lose weight. I'm probably not far off that again now, actually. So I had a lot of weight to lose. Type 2 diabetes. I wrote to my GP and asked if there was any reason I should or shouldn't do it. So he said no, he was quite happy for me to do it. So I sort of covered myself in that sense. So it was, for me, the last big endurance challenge or sporting event, call it what you will, that I would probably do, fitness and health wise. And I must admit I wasn't planning to do it this year, but a number of people contacted me about would I help organise and run one this year from Tewkesbury, and that's what we're doing at the moment.